you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody say, ah. How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done, Father, you done for me, yeah. Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are, you're my everything. I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWFDA, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penimpa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eye abofrahwe mu awarja ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe nia ya wo brei mu enunti ne yeto ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner EUSS Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu na osanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso eye appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground Nswa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina
highly spiritual. Times have changed. Social distancing affects BBR, coronavirus, and in some bow, but the laws are in place. Immigration issues and BBR. New laws, any changes, every day. And until Seban immigration and Imramun Samahudunina. BWF Solicitors and your preferred community lawyers. BWF Solicitors and over 27 years of practical legal experience. And until they are on top of all the issues. Brian in confidence. Our offices are still open Monday to Friday. Every and upon 9:30, Ecosi and numerous 6 o'clock. We follow all the protocols. Your client to be a free face mask, hand sanitizer, and our fee. You practice social distancing. Your lawyers nina as your face masks for every consultation. So when to me ma, we do video conferencing and our fee to me send the documents in answer via email and our WhatsApp. You will 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, Noso, 7 Sisters, London N15 4NP. Freyen was 0208 493 7340 and our mobile 077 127 61884. Ubehoyen with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers.
Rainbow Radio. I love Taste of London. Rainbow Radio. 87.5 FM.
So me mau achi emau akwaba eba jumadie so ene anopa ye frame Prophet Stanley Osebri Osei ene ya change baton no e de ahye lawyer Richard Ensa enti nana oba hima lawyer Eunice ye da wasi se wasoso yimu e de ya beduru ba bia ye duru ene de yemfa agro no enkosi lawyer Richard Esre so e wo BWF Solicitors number 4 floor of Anna House. A ho ena yeti ni ye nan ye nkrabata a ho ena yetintim. Enu me say ya wada de empenifo ye di akonwa se ya na me hwese ne lawyer wa share ne white shirt na wa bo ne black tie wom me ba lawyer nia ebo wa beti ha no queen na de ma wa na say president Akufo-Addo na de ma wo ba odi atwen ye beba abeka ho asem na ye nkofa lawyer emrew na anopai ye pia so me ba oba Facebook no so apia so fama unu ya bi na unu ya no so mpia so no mpia so ni enkoso mpia so se ebeduru obia ho na yate ne pepepe Rainbow Radio International ye ko Ghana na edu Africa na edu aba bruchiri na edu afri bruchiri edu akọ Ghana lawyer me pa cho me ma wachi ema wa akọ aba no ho aye fedodu
Prophet me also me ma also achi Prophet, happy new year to you.
Yes sir, the same to you.
Yeah nkasa new year Enti happy new year. Na Prophet we de me ma happy new year na me mfa opportunity we so na me ma obi bia a very very happy blessed new year 2022. Am say yesi afi ma fe na me ne mo bedi nkita ho nti na me ma happy new year so na me de na sekese ma ye madam Eunice say achre ade a ba bedu samre na ene Mrs. Someba beto sintetifo your mama a very very good morning and a happy new year as well. I hope say obibiara ehun eye na ye da Nyankopon so ase say 2021 you know o hwe so a na okokra yen amidst the pandemic ni bibia so okipu yen na wo de aba bewura 2022 emu ye hope na ye believe say 2022 no say abribia na etie no ye wish for the best say better than even 2021. And Prophet, thank you once again for always being there for us na anopense so ye ne wo san ba be di ehyemu. I'm so happy to see you again. I know say so the etene the time bia obenya time amaya na yato aso 2022 so na akọ awieye asumdiemu ene you know bibia be kama
lawyer eno no se onyame enya di ya beduru ma bi odi ya beduru die eye den a odi ye ebetwa wonso ye damase BWF Solicitors se mama yatiefo ne yahwefo ahun se ampa banusu a emia woni obahema Eunice mabo adwuma papa Rainbow Radio manager o se mengina Rainbow Radio anamu enka nkyere mu se onyame nhira mo papa afie ya wura mu ye ne mu ana eko ye twa ne saa se Yesu ma ye dia say ye kwa yen konkwa na lawyer afi yewuram yi afe na yehu afe no aba fidie so afe ne ne oba bedi nkomo bia na afi wo ba no onyame ade bibi ato akoma so say afi we de fa law nsem ni nyina fa ha enti wadaroma ye gya fidie na ma no atwagu amaye na ne apese ye tie no na atiefo nso atimi atie ye da ase.
Yo, medasi onyamidi for say 2022 is going to be a very, very good year. Onse afibia o statia, you are looking for positive indications, and then komona yebedino one of them, because say last year no ne maybe ekokoso kakra we were very, very hopeful that enema betu to here abribia said ya meka no memo de and I'm say ahoho na yaba obi eman so no na emran so sese oba obi eman so a was say oye legal was say wasetene mu no ade a efa ne kwan so that you can really enjoy the benefits of being a resident in the UK and no na ye pese ya ye hwe ho na yetimi chekere na obi biara wo krom ha no asetene mu be ye kama na wo fa bag se wo tu kwan a adwuma nti most of the time and also obesua ade na waba ha na enkrata semunti wontimi nya adwuma ana wontimi nko school de na se ne nka wotena wo krom ana enfoso wo so nti say year we no ye hu se although say 2021 na na year EU law eba awieye we miss EU regulations and the EU laws and the articles and all that, but nyame enjaye mu say enema bi eba yadi besi anan mu say omu take EU free movement no from us no bibi enso so asan aba ye beka ho asem bi te say sa points based system yetimi ma obi a owo Ghana anase owo amanone ya da bibe yusu Ghana as an example na wotimi de ye application eba ha enti ne prophet ye bedi nkomo afa enema mi no ho ene update ni nyina ena esan ye the topic na ye be discuss no nti update number 1 no eye se CARERS route ye de abeka shortage occupation list no ho ye che se we say me ka se CARERS, I'm not talking about nurses or doctors or medical professionals me kasafa just being a carer so we will be a ohwe obi a we penya na obi a bibi nti wontimi nye de wo se wono ankasa eye na those people I'm talking about kwanja abeto ho se omonso so timi eye application eji work visa e de backroom hanom eba be ye adwuma. It is a very, very positive aspect of immigration rules omonde aba eye energy sempa ye ne ye be diverge ye be hwe ekwan kra obefa so a obetima yes application no na hwan po na ye carer na obanso so a obetima tena akoprim emresen ene ho nsem nyina eno na ene ye bedi ho komo. Now number 2, I'm so prophet, this will be very, very interested to you as a man of God who you have a sheep to look after. Sorry, man bebre will be wanting to know exactly what's going on with this Zambrano thing. Yes, it's by a British citizen. Now, ultimately, say what no. Emrebim kakra, depending. Once I'll buy a British, emrebi wo say ultimate na krom hanom now continue ehwe abofra no so ultimate show nko say wona wo ye abofra no e carer. Na case bi ba last year na eye nigisem na so omode esi emfinfin omanwie home office for yi abibia na meka say home office for no omunye opponent. They are only our opponent when we go to court, but they are our partners because when a year adwuma na omunye ko challenge bibi ho kakra no na chese say nigisem no eye ade a na etosini na nyame achade sesei omu atimi awie sa case no na yefe no Akinsanya case say na last metie lawyer Eunice me hu say enipa bebre busa lawyer Eunice na Akinsanya case no ekosisen nyame adom court of appeal I make a decision on that case and ye behwehwe mu nyina na ahwe kwan a yenua ma na yenua mema mo betima faso na omotimi aye application based on that case law nti enema mienu CARERS omo person mo ba UK be ye adwuma ɛna sɛ woyɛ obi a wɔwɔ ɛba anaasɛ woyɛ carer of a British citizen ya mo mientie nie ɛnyɛ sɛ wo ba nko ɔyɛ British na mmom no sɛ woyɛ caregiver of a British citizen a wotimi nso so betima yɛ application under appendix EU no na watena krom ha saa nkomo na yɛ ba bedi na sai update nti prophet yɛmfa and started with saa the new carer route na yɛsɛ yɛde abɛka shortage occupation list no yɛnyina nim sɛ first no nanka bibi we nyina nyam bae no saa medical professionals ne senior care workers ne de nanka already no omo saa occupation list no ho a omutimi yɛ application e back room hanom na no ye abibia nipa bisa sɛ na me so me yɛ carer menye senior carer ana menye nurse menye doctor e be de na matimi aba UK na ansana mekoso no yenhwe se na shortage occupation list no kra ye kan e de ade prophet shortage occupation list no so they detailed in the appendix skill occupations no immigration rules mo no e ade bia adwuma ko bia yeyiyi emu esi wo se adwuma we de UK ha no ye ni nipa dodo a omuntimi fill those positions no enti yemfa ne se computer animation we obi a wutimi develop apps enema bi ho na very technical and highly skilled ya na omunte nya nipa momo nye saa enwuma no enti no mo de akoto table bi so se saa table ya ye enwuma e woso nyina no se wo amanone ete se ba bi se Ghana na se wobetimi afele saa post na ye ma enema mo go ye mbusa enema bebre wunya ye application na wobetimi enya visa dia bakroma no enti se ye ka se ene ye the CARERS akoka saa shortage occupation list no ho a na just say negisem enti na me de message bi ba say good news because first no nanka nurses for any medical professionals are omoye seniors and nanka omutimi application ba say de once a wo Ghana you fancy we secondary school mutimi tro e kambrofo ready na opese oba ha ebe ye adwuma ebe hwe mpenifo elderly anase obi oyare who that person now who experience what me show say we adwuma bi obetima ye application no answer obetima nya obi a owo ha oye company so oye carer we register with the care commission no na mana body na what means so register with the home office na mana license say otimi efa obi free amanone ma ne be ye adwuma ma no obetima ye application na wa ba ha say so shortage occupation list no eboa e ma ne simple and easier for people to apply for work visas to come to the UK. Na yenhwe say sa CARERS no omoye hwanmo who are the CARERS enra menu be bi send me message on WhatsApp say lawyer na o say CARERS ebetima ba UK CARERS no kro omoye hwan say oh Ghana me pacho carer de enwa na obi a wayi ohun asiwo say obetimi ahwe obi a ontimi provide ono an personal care and needs for example ebia or mobility issues eno ntino ontimi kra indware ana ono ontimi nom na adro ontimi endidi na wayi hu se ona abeboa no obepepa no ho kama obema na adro wode ne bekọ abonten wo mu ne from CARERS se wotimi obi a obetima yesa adwuma na yesi obetima ya application na waba ha se support workers nyina aka ho now prophet yenhwe say na requirements be impona e wo se wo meet a obetimi aye carer na aye application aba kroma say 50 points normally ya na skilled worker visa no e wo se wonya 70 points but for CARERS ne de yate so here de aba form kakra ntina e very good no yes say also wonya 50 points last week na me panyin Uncle Boy e chechire mu na all advice say enka ye krom for no yembie sa care businesses because asema make nyina kogina bibi so say although say enipa wo Ghana na say mo amanone they really want to come to the UK to work as carers you first need a sponsored employer obetimi afawadwuma enti say opese wo ye carer wo Ghana na pese oba the first point of call no and say obeye application to an employer na wafa wo maw sa certificate of sponsorship no na unya sa adwuma na ansana wabehu yen lawyers for ne application mo but for example you see we here 50 points 20 points is allocated to say ubenya recommended salary and no omo dey ato 20,480 Nti so for obi adwuma na obetime atua neka 20,480, that is gross. And to share it will work about once say a be 1,500 a month, you will be okay. It is a care agency, care employer, obetime atua sasike amma nipa na ofa na free amonana. That will give the person, the applicant, 20 points. Makatse, you hear 50 points in order to meet this requirement. Now, English language level B1. Ahano na very important because emsa bibiana ye kasafa skilled worker visa ye bo English. So for this particular English level B1 no de enye speaking and listening nkwa na wasa we me pacho obeye speaking, listening, writing and reading, because as a carer obetro reports obeye obe signing out incident reports, the BBC our service user who I also my reports about what happened. So you should be able to write and you should be able to speak good English and also read, because you should be told say medication when I was service user no eteki at a frequent or interval. You should be able to read and know that. And until you who say trend that you who say sir English language test now omo beye e Ghana no wa pass enya B1 no e den kakra nti say I just say yes, starting na ye ho training utimi ko ho school kakra. So we will be at university level. I don't see any problem with you passing, but more education do from kakra no. Nenso so all passion so obey carer e wo UK no. Say ebe here so we bet manje a little bit of training. Now wetimi a passes English because and yes say wo ko kasa nko a wetimi kambrofo no nko na momo no e wo so wetimi a tro na wetimi so assign e ready. The third one I was say with me so say they all fall adwuma I also a licensed sponsor. Enti enye obia na ebetimi akasa ebia me wo care home enti me pese me fa enipa mo ba UK be ye adwuma. There be I was a employer no. So for example, yemfa ne say London Care Home Limited. F pe enipa amomo free Ghana aba be file post abaye CARERS or hase. I was first of all no London Care Home Limited no what license obetimi I employ foreign workers emma ometimi aba say our license to sponsor you and no be more 20 points into so sure yes say also when you 50 points and sana wetimi application way aba hanum as a carer. So what that means is that I was employer no betimi tua work 20,480 pounds. Now wetimi your English level B1. Now you're speaking, listening, writing, and reading. Now I pass. Now I'm out 10 points. Now what mean who said you all four you man so licenses are obetimi their sponsor. Now I'm out 20 points. And no requirements are here obetimi de aye sa application abahan and no. It means na make say so shoma ni ye mu pa ne say yebenya employers are omo willing to apply for sponsored licenses from the home office. Now ometimi afa nipa. Me wo menua baby e wo lease na oni me din komo senka opese or status care business in nanko to employ people from outside. That is very good. Me pacho eno ho asem no ye bedi no later because it involves a lot, but utie Saturday programs na sometimes you dedicate time to going into details as to how employer can actually also apply for a license to be able to employ people from outside. So I hono how employer bet many license them we can how employer one license already. Now we applicants wo Ghana and wo apply na wo ban and ma obi here na medical abobosi. Medical can say English no very very somehow difficult and yet so easy sir. Nti ya mo me enhye no so say betimi I call training kakra na wetimi a passes English no. Obi people say na sa wanya adwuma na ya ma letter offer of employment documents ben na obe here na wetimi dia ye application na application ne krampo no saying na omo ebeje ne cost charge ebe sen. Number 1, we have certificate of sponsorship reference number. So I know the employer now for you know this document number. Number 2, proof of your knowledge in English. In the kind, yes, level B1 when you say certificate. Number 3, of course, also when you have a valid passport, obetime de aye application na de visa na ebema. Your job title and annual salary has to be stated on the letter na or employer no ede amount. Your job's occupation code eno no na yeka say omo de abeto shortage occupation list no so nti no benya code no from there. And at the name of your employer and the sponsor license number. This will be on the certificate of the sponsorship. Unya saniyema we nyina na afi what show say when say UK there and am say we free abonten na wo ba na also show say oba obenya baabi atena de obetena ne nche na wo sika kakra e wo account normally ya na ba wo be 1,200 something pounds in your account to show say the first month na waba UK na yentua o kanu you will be able to maintain yourself into wo sika kakra wo account mu for normally ya no person who say scanner the account mu for at least 28 days or 1 month. Obetimi ede eba obehwe ho na baabi a obetena accommodation tse bia o family member wa hase a obetima ma evidence oba obetena na nchen bia tenancy agreement and support letter so that you can maintain yourself before se woni obi sanso a employer no betimi arrange say omo be maintain so oba ya no they will pay you maybe in advance or they will provide you with accommodation or housekeeping money as a starter, then that is fine. They have to write a letter to that effect. So then you don't need to show what I've just mentioned. So that is all that you need to do to come here as a carer. So the medical can say a good thing is good news because social as a carer no is not entirely a skilled work or it's skilled in some way, but when say enya idea obeko hu school, akwa university akwa a boarding crata and yetimaka say ubetima yesa application no it's something that when you have passion to do and then you've what's your name kakra how is share in health and safety ni kakra then you can apply for this visa to come sikana omoje no said the make kind of fees no it depend you find say samosha sa asema make nyina no a temporal sa kera route ya omodia bay. And I'm say UK free European Union ni mono. Omo eye ne say most of the time nanka Eastern Europeans no feel it sa post but bebre ko mo krom. Enti ama omo hia CARERS. Enti government ne say or starting as a pilot scheme. Or 12 months, 1 year for people to apply to this scheme. And to say no, so we apply from Ghana, you have 1 year visa. We will pay around about £232 per an applicant, depending on the length. But this is 1 year. That is what you will pay. We are not sure whether, of course, we can be hopeful whether this would be extended. But as we know, so a Greek. Not a pilot scheme, but it has been going on for about 3 years now. So hopefully, over 12 months, they will still need CARERS, to provide that kind of support to people. And hopefully, you just don't worry about what the future holds, because the good thing with work visa, when they say, actually, you can do another job. You can, my question say, or say me a nurse, but nurse for no application, a little bit cumbersome because enema saumu test na obeying organ no crano, a very, very difficult. In Tibia, or will take advantage of the work for me crano to me de baha because Obaha say obit mako school. Obit me in addition to working as a carer. Obit me aye a jumama obi fro. And yet the sponsor, although say you should be able to work for the person, but you can work for another person. And this can also lead to you being settled in the UK. So there are a lot of opportunities out there. So all that you have to do, just apply and come. And then the rest, God will take care of that one. Until for now, a temporal 1 year, you have about 12 months. You can actually branch to another category or do something else. Into your nurse, Patrick, ubusame, ubusa last say, na so be a midwife, na or Ghana, na say or say or banso or bed. Me pacho, we a midwife, now we a nurse, now apply for a carer role. No, it's kind of a lower version of what you are doing. But so we feel say. Going through the nursing or the senior care worker route, na skilled, ebe hawadnya. I mean, you can always, because nurses are naturally carers, because of course, almost share enipa, omunim how you see share nipenti, ubetima apply, obiang and so it's up to you. So we apply a lower position. Ubetima apply as a carer. Now the aba, oba has a medical cano. Ubetimi aswitchi, ubetimi nyejuma part time. So young fans say oba UK, Homerton Hospital, airport nurses. Na so ubetimi conversion na pass it because oba kroma and you say oba we nurse na wako yejuma. You have to convert and pass some nursing test. So you can take a job as a nurse, but ode sa carer route no na ebe remo. So and also yeah ade here available honoma midwives, carers ne nurses ne senior care professionals now bia na route na kasa skilled now de beba na how do because I know 70 points na opeso we use carer route na obetime de aye now de eno so ababe room na de ababe ye adwuma enti ni tete mu nyina na say this is very, very encouraging and a very, very good news in terms of say obi wo Ghana na opeso obeye adwuma wo hanum na eye care eno obeye wonko university bia nkosua care wonko college enkoye na A levels bia mpase na emom no watu hu se obeye say adwuma no na unya all the supporting evidence na you can apply to come to the UK as a carer. So Prophet, this is the first aspect of today's encomono. Say carers are on which my application abba krom hanum ye ade wo from kakra nya de ha adwin bebre do be hia ne say wonya employer or ye willing say obe foul adwuma na why application aba ti mam 1 minute break ne emfa Akinsanya so a case in discussion so emram say enipa bebre twen so mbebusa a lot of questions inti may yen intentem na ye timesua ade from questions na ebeba nti 1 minute ne enko the second part of the program.
Yo, say yeah ma lawyer 1 minute ne na me bo wonka ye aka kire wo say anapai won so opese oba line no so na woni lawyer ebetwetwe nkomo a eye no kre line no ye gye agum kuhua lawyer kire ya de fa mu na no na ye nso ye prompt no ne the questions no wo no lawyer pagya nsu no atwini mi kire say lawyer oyi mahin eye nyahwe acha ye nansa 3 days time ne fasting ya wie lawyer pagya nsu arme nsu ma pagya me bottle ene ye nyina ye atwi edition nso ma me 0208133446 and 0208133134 men you afide no free ha lawyer nkoe obesen aba gina so ma me
Highly spiritual. Times have changed. Social stances.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground.
But community lawyers.
We Yamau Akwaba Eba Rainbow Radio Akasafudi Kesi so. Ye frame me Prophet Stanley Osebri Osei ene mene lawyer Richard Nkrumah ena yekita jumadie mu den from BWF Solicitors. Lawyer Yamawakwaba Akinsanya ɛne ɛyɛ tie.
I prophet say winning background of this case. Say last make us we judge into know the other cases no you know it by heart. You know everything about it. But therefore may not be aware because omo handed down the decision from the Court of Appeal. And say I was say yema therefore aware. Enti adofo I mean sa case ya yatwen ya fede aba memfa ayi kakra bi start prophet said nanka ye pe fireworks with the decision no ankosa mayen although say it was favorable no court no omanye too omanye bold enough to
lawyer
really
me pa cho me ba o say along the line no ye betimi apiki amanfo ni ye koyanim.
Okay, you bet me, but can me be 10 minutes na me the synopsis of this, na umunya the gist of it, so that no more questions, are a bit more meaningful.
Yo, Mate, enti yema America kana factory. Me ba cho enchirim yenua no obegina so. So ogina so bra obekọ no asan aba. Menua me ba cho lawyer person wo chirichirimu. Enti yema no kwan kakra no wo chirichirimu. Owi a ne emfa wo mra so why?
Yo, prophet, Mrebi, EU free movement na Albiania Canadian Treaty of the Function of the European Union, Article 20. And no can say so sure and no say obi oye EU national bia no na all rights. And come me dino backwards. Say the EU buy ne ho nsensem na one of the benefits ne say obenya free movement. 2011 and the European Court of Justice ECJ decided case bi I'm saying Belgium can say we mame anase papa na oba wa wono no won say mono munin krata na mo wo eba na eba na tima fa kwan bi so abenya kro na wo ne nimu no krata. So for example we Ghana ni mame ne papa maba UK na mawo moba munin krata na abofra no enam say yesese mra bi yese yefre ade bi section 14 of the British Nationality Act na ye it's one say wo abofra no di 10 years okrom ha utimi register no man be British ti emfa ne say wo akra na munin krata no wafa kwan bi so aba benya the citizenship of krona wo no na ye EU country sa akra na oye British citizen no. I was what Timmy Tina Krumhan or school where you be said the British citizen be discriminate against because of say ne mamma and papa ning crater. And Rano say abofra will be below 18. But abofrans or below 18, so share in law no more Friday section 55 of the Borders Act and also so 2009 no say decision bia ubi a bit take for abofra who be and also take abofra best interest into consideration first or as a primary consideration where yen enkra yen Children's Act na 89 no so the edikan na section 1 say abofra bia wishes in the feelings paramount to be bia I was say we no okrom ha bia ye fasa na ma we mienu ye free mra ya hyehye ni mu a na chese akra na ye British citizen na wo okrom ha no ne best interest paramount emra no esiso no ese was what krom ha dia na abofra wadi 2 years 3 4 5 6 16 17 eda no nko antimi tena krom ha onko antimi tena krom ha enti EU law no kan say was ne maame ana ne papa na omoye ne primary CARERS no was yetimi mo masetena no motimi ye de ene abofra de tena no mo hwe no eno na case sa court ebua no Belgium some time ago 2011 na yefreno Zambrano no actually was the child's name ye de to as a case in so Gerardo Ruiz Zambrano ene national the Belgium case now na UK eka European Union no ho inti mrabia court no ebema bia no na wo so mo so ediso e wo kroma inti omu fa sa law no mo de be share omu emra nim that time na ne was regulation 2016 no EU regulation 2016 no so ye regulation 16 na say obi primary carer of a British citizen sa nipa no ebetima ya application atene kroma no if say ya mana setena na e wo say o free kroma permanently inti se woni krata na wawo ne se wo buy a British citizen na emra ne say ye betima ya application na watene kroma ahwe wo ba no ene ne friend derivative right ye be ma 5 years ye nyina ye nim say 31st of December 2020 and EU law na ebawe inti nya adwuma bim eno moma a grace period say obi anye application under EU law up to 30th of June eno mudi emrafo bi ba say ye free European Union mu no ye nto EU law ni nyina engu ye fa ne de abaye ne rules eno mo create ade be friend appendix EU to the immigration rules na wo hwe ye withdrawal act ne so na ye 2020 ne so a ni nyina efa saa mra we nyina ebe share UK immigration rules nim enti o hwa ye wo EU2 EU3 ene ye wo EU that is appendix EU11 and appendix EU14 ni nyina ma akwanja se depending on the time wa British child na watere krom ha no either so benya leave to remain or indefinite leave to remain so we a carer or a caregiver of a British citizen. Mame Akinsanya ayo Nigeria ni oba o UK hase oba o British citizen na on say prophet ye nyina enim say ye ya ma mo ye British citizen ni nyina ye ni nkrata ni nyina no wo call lawyer ho a wo say person your application buy a British the first thing that ever coming out from the lawyer advice and say koye application under immigration rules near ma 2.5 years leave to remain adentina ekobasa the enti ekobasa ne say home office for e can say emre bi atwemo no se wo ba a o ye British citizen na regulation ne ma ho kwan se utimi ye application near mount derivative right 5 years no afi all of a sudden no must say more policy guidance ne say in fact so wo ba o ye British also ye application under immigration rules no for 2.5 no men koye Zambrano no because koye a ombe refuse ye can ho asem bebre say ade a omo kan dia enye lawful because it's your choice. You can decide to apply under the Zambrano principles and as immigration rules and your home office no say omo determine which route you should apply under. Enti me wo client bi o tie me say some people were very bold and actually apply still under the Zambrano principles and they say home office refuse oma they will actually appeal against that decision say a unlawful me nua otiemi one of those people or about British now home office for say also call application under immigration rules now you know sir EU law number refuse ampa mo refuse ye court judge ne ka kire home office for say omuntimi ensete laws no different way interpretation must be interpreted as it is in the law say my choice some person be Zambrano CARERS no mo ya e also wotimi the mom ye the man now e wo hwa no mo di ade foforo bi ba say okay obetima apply under Zambrano that is say uni bibia dia obetima apply under Zambrano na ye the man o first 5 years and I say indefinite leave but so what leave to remain on say okoji advice no lawyer catch to say the best way is on petrol bia your application near more 2.5 years leave to remain under the appendix F na immigration rules no and now koye near more 2.5 and now who say 2.5 our koye application ye due 2533 every 2.5 years bia will be renew and as there be we the campus also somewhere now call back to Zambrano because I know the be 5 years straight ewu a wakoje indefinite hono na ye maame ye nuaba madam Akinsanya the court say ono no 2.5 years leave to remain but nebano edi more than 5 years as a British citizen into one already man no who say there be na say emra say me hwe mitimi show say ma hwe British citizen for more than 5 years me qualify for indefinite leave into me application although say me 2.5 years leave to remain and no year application and the home office refuse and or the court and the could ya court high court that is last year and the high court said there be home office for assembly more can enfakwem into more default but home office year appeal prophet you know why they appeal against the decision
yeah
because of course omunya sikano won say yenye nim say Zambrano application no free unye English language test onye life in the UK. Enti eno ane se wo show se wo hwe oba na wakoji school letter GP letter se wo do baba school una wo hwe no wo to aduane ma no wo boasa ne ma we nyina no a ye be ma 5 years 5 years no etwema anaso wa hwe akra no 5 years ye be ma indefinite leave straight no problems at all. Na obia pese onya sa de home office for nim se ene nya de so mu MC department ni begu because they make a lot of money from this renewing on the 10-year course no. Enti no mo appeal ye ene ye ka che obia se obia ntwen kakra na court de say asem ko hodum ne enkanwe ya untimi nyusu the the lesser court decision to work into ye tumu nyina afo mutie na nyame ya adom this week court of appeal I make a decision say eyampa the high court ne kan no omo support home office for ensem na omo kan emfa kwam na de make say a hard work kakra bi wo ho ne say prophet Court of Appeal say home office won't mean can't a parent and as a caregiver or British citizen say or will leave to remain in the on application under EUSS for derivative right or Zambrano principle no. Into the established factor a work case decision. Na omube we asem no mako say no say home office for na answer and call back na omunko redraft omu rules no na inteki the omaka no into play. But prophet said in so obekaya it may be about program so near say home office for obi do mo court about so register oba under section 13 of the Nationality Act na fees near 2012. Yeah, our court and can say unlawful say omo beji says can because omo processing fees should be about £300+, not 2012. Enti omo nko se Zambrano na omo en consider nem prophet omo sesano pacho omo sesano abibia na tifo bi say na saa ade na kosi sen mo mati fees no so na omo nte so enti say omo freedom say omo implement decision na omo akwa ne de omo pe. We are not sure whether this time around Home Office is actually gonna really implement the Court of Appeal decision in a way that will be so favorable. Said the Irish, the Irish say Home Office or best some guidance and like I said, it doesn't matter whether you have lived to remain or not. So what to me show say wash a British citizen child and now a primary carer of that child that either say in the 5 years neighbor mount 5 years leave to remain under appendix EU if you do apply, or so wash more than 5 years which may apply for indefinite leave to remain, regardless of having the leave to remain under immigration rules appendix FM hono. We don't know yet. We are yet to see what Home Office is going to do. Inti se see any day. So busam say inti advice na any senya. Abibia ye kase court make a decision a law. On say UK no ye laws no it encompasses case law, statutes, legislation and all the put together na a law. Inti say court make a decision a law. Now say Home Office for answer some more guidance no. Na ena ye kase obam honom say o ba we are British citizen. O 10-year route no so ebia o first 2.5 and now second 2.5, but you are under the 10-year route. But oba na ugina no so ye application no or ye British citizen for ebia wadi 16 years. Ebia odi 10 and I register no as British. Since wadi 16 but oda so hwe no or court 64 ma oda so hwe no. Enti yenye indefinite leave application ma because maka say court ne say Home Office for guidance no o ma interpret law no accordingly into your unlawful. Therefore yeah you be application now. Why? Because yes application no under EU settlement scheme for indefinite leave amount na say Home Office for refuse application na you be your right of appeal. You don't make a court adentia because court na ye kone immigration tribunal chamber. Court of Appeal a higher court are making decisions say sa mame Akinsanya case no wa win now we leave to remain ne ba no aye British for more than 5 years. She has won the case. Into the betima make reference as a precedent of that case to challenge Home Office in court. It be pacho ni tete mu nyina ne say enkomo no enne ne say so wo ba we British citizen now 2.5 no so a ade kakra bi na memo wa hye ne so memfa say wo 2.5 years leave to remain, but abofra na British no onyendi more than 5 years. I would say that just hold on, because so we must make a case, Court of Appeal can say, so we will leave to remain 2.5. Now also opposite also call Zambrano, so now 5 years in the memoir. 5 years and it's still leave to remain, which is a limited leave to remain. It's not really better than the old one. Na hono and the year kakra say, emfa mo ayi because emrana nkasa ne say ye ka say ye emfa leave ni mawa ubeko kruma wo 2.5. That has been a Home Office argument. But so we could pay indefinite leave within their profit. And no court ne say a better position than having limited leave to remain. So you have a stronger argument to say in court that, listen, the leave I'm applying is indefinite leave to remain. It is far, far better than the 2.5 I have. And therefore, Omuntimi Kanchiro say, I didn't know will leave. Nothing would require you to leave the UK permanently. And therefore, you will not meet the regulation 16, the old one, or Appendix EU 14 or 11 now. You are most likely to win your case in court because you are applying for something that is even better than what you have. Inti ye can say court no I make decision on Akinsanya. Maame na win case say all right so utiminya ni indefinite. Home Office for say omo be review omo rules now ma take this decision into consideration. What we are not sure is how they are going to implement the decision. But our advice today is that, say, wash oba our British citizen na a 5 years. Obetima your application for indefinite leave to remain. Say Home Office forecast or more refuse application we will go to court and challenge them. I didn't think I may tilt it to indefinite leave because medical say leave to remain in 5 years, and so Siena Demoni Yaka Crebinti, and I'm a patch up. Abibia Naka's Sanad case in a say, oh, British citizen, you are always legal because you are caring for the child. But men could put yourself at risk or expose yourself to let your 2.5 years leave need to expire. But case in this say, so by your application now will leave her, and you don't really have a stand to apply. You name say your Friday paragraph 39 of the immigration rules. I say, so by your application, 28 days for you to qualify. You can do it. And we leave ni be 2.5 neighbor we akabe 28 days you can apply. But mama you focus on indefinite leave for no so more than British for more than 5 years now more either 10-year route or whatever route you are under no. So what mean evidence about share for more than 5 years. Me pacho for a lawyer nene ni nkomo ye betima ye free. I mean for me what doesn't worry me is the fact that it will not affect your leave now or what you say no. So we will leave next or indefinite leave application next or they won't cancel your leave that you have. It will still be valid. It's there. Into me pacho mama into one money because of say or make an attempt to be also mobile appeal against the Court of Appeal decision to go to the Supreme Court. So we are hopeful they're gonna do something. Maybe they may not do it as we wish, but we can use the case law to really challenge them. So Prophet, nititiemwa for Akinsanya no. I would really leave it here so that questions more explanation to come later.
Anyway, mamemfa question bako endikan wo na mema onko break emra na fe yentie amanfo de e pa chaw meba no odi 10 na meji British passport no ma no meji British passport no ma no se meba no wadi 20 enti wabro 5 years no kura atwam metimi agina meba na wadi 20 no so no e de akoya application.
Prophet, the problem we have with the Zambrano principle and say about furniture 18 won't qualify beam. Your cases bebrea na parents and was Zambrano so your mom first 5 years. Me fan say bia about furniture British your man say so first na Zambrano na it doesn't lead to settlement. Into your man 5 years na wu na was higher application no must have another 5 years. I have cases not parents need be follow sa route but your man second 5 years na abofra di say 15 in the 5 years ni wu ye no abofra twam akwa 19 Home Office for refugees say the only time they would actually consider application na abofra na twam 18 years say bia abofra no wo health issue bi na still na no obehia the care of the parent. If you don't have evidence to show that abofra no twam 18 you don't qualify under Zambrano nti mpacho prophet so oba the 20 year or those who are no from whatever time up to 5 years you may not be able to apply under because you no longer qualify.
And your lawyer, I put to you, I was yes at the court because yes, a home office in your face.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you have evidence, abofra already 20, still is independent. Or dependent also is dependent actually. When I be a man because of maybe some disability or whatever. Because case I make come, me no more call home man so that's what court abofra no etwemu obi 20 or university. Or that's only parents in the parents the evidence by just so many tuition fees ye bibia ma no home office for no can say no court can say yes almost support home office for the just say year call upper tribunal to see what's going on because we really want to point out that the child is still dependent on the parents. So we won't go there. We will stick to below 18 profits for now. Okay.
Lawyer, but honestly na me there because say ye wo mamefuo no bebre akwala no wa nya 10 years na yentimi register na e ma no nkoje British passport no se na make what you say
yes
ena ye ya hwa akwala ya menatwa e ya disua minim se obi tie ye obeka so lawyer can say wa hwe a British child over 5 years dia and ye ubetimi di application akotum na kire say AFA afa na kire so odi atoa so. But say ni awo kire ye no ebebie ya adwene so obi ba abeya application na obeti na onwa calculate years ni ye no wadwene ade no ho ansa na wabeye. Okay, odi lawyer ma memfa wonsi ha me ba number ni 0208 133 4646 0208 133 4646 pepa cho obaswa na woni lawyer atimi abedi enkomo kama pa enne ensema lawyer de ba ye ni nyina no eye ahomka asumde fantini be ka say asumde wom asumde wom pepa cho eye 0208 133 4646 and that's 0208 133 1134 and that's Bray besiswe 0777 1950989 me pacho me mawachi emo wakwaba
me pacho your family abuna na me wa question bi am children then I work after 5 years no if person me who say e akola wo ebi a woni obi na wo now or what British ya wa ya maka ba wo claim as a single parent ntoni akola no kwa na say ana say be ma na ani wu ni nyina no mmiri na mu nyi bi ba matna krom ha sha akola na ma wanya 5 years and over etimu pese bi a wadi wanya 5 abos ndi pese mo fa no so edi application na ho na pese mi o chemu kakana ni ye say ye akola okita British book and I say akola watna henya enfie no mayeko
But so Zambrano no wasem ni nyina ye abofra or ye British citizen. We know there's a difference between British citizen and a qualifying child under your definition here 117D of the immigration rules na ya na yekase. So opese ugina obaso ye application wokroma under the immigration rules no eno no ye abofra ye wo no ha wadi 7 years. That child is not British citizen. And as abofra ya mano ebia 5 years based on some reason ti onya 5 years under appendix EU. And as abofra ye British citizen. So you can see that qualifying child definition no ye nema miensa. But for the purposes of Zambrano applications no de ye abofra or ye British citizen enkwane yeka. Now we question is see obi question na obisa no Facebook so say one parent enkwane betima ye application na say yemfa say two parents mawoba wadi 10 am register as British citizen mo nyina mo ni krata no mo mienu mo nyina betima ye application na me pacho yes first na home office for hard when say there should be a primary carer and that is one But you can have shared responsibility over a child as opposed to sole responsibility. So it's whether we are one parent and a papa no a British no yeah British citizenship no ma abofra no and na woni ni ho no work woni baby or work. And no you are a primary carer of the child, you can apply. But some two parents now mo ba a British citizen. Now more shared care for the child, muti together, and I'm together put na more evidence strong say mummy and you share abofrana. You are both primary carers of the child and you can apply. I've done many applications, sir. Yeah. Sometimes now home office they were very funny in relation to two parents relying on one British child to apply the Zambrano. But automatically say that is what the case is. And then I mean all of the ones that are successful to me patrol a British child who has some year cano. And both parents and so a bit to me ejina one child and so I application because if they can show that they both care for that child. It doesn't have to be one parent who is just one primary carer.
Okay, and I may last say it says yeah, only will be for front and war ye, and as I say we will be for front and war. Not a Bermani media about a colana ocean on a broten okita or your better sister. I am on for Waha colana.
Me patrol also make us me emphasize on parent and caregiver. Parent, caregiver or carer. Law no anka say a parent of a British citizen. Law no can say carer of a British citizen. It is also me post na me de buy no na my no parent/carer. Inti papa no your step child no legally kra no or your parent. Say woni obi wo ho na nye ono ne ba because woni obi na wo ye British citizen tin ma abofra ne benya ne citizenship no na wa worry papa woni ne ti ana woni worry no po ba wo evidence is on na for some time more than 2 years under your definition of Sergeant 1.2 into your partner abofra na be ne ba legally. Okay, but so is even so abofra na enya wo ba yemfa na say bibi happen me wo me auntie bia or share a British child because nebano e mental kakranti ye de abofra no amano yemfa no say say maami a ono no not only krata no but ono na share sa abofra ye British ono no bitima ye application amia mano sa say wahwe no more than 5 years e be man indefinite leave. Why? Because she is a caregiver of a British child. She doesn't have to be a parent. Okay, enti o partner na wone no e na e wo ho a mo hwe abofra no enye ne biological ene abofra no but still no obetimi aye application no ama ono so yama ne because or a caregiver.
Emo yeda wasi se watwa fufuo ama akoto enkwan mu koyina di odeba lawyer be hwe o case no aboa why odeba lawyer be hwe o case no aboa me pa cho me ma achi ema wo akwaba ne de Akinsanya agiba bia
Afishi apabio mu.
Afin conversation ho.
Pacho me chia lawyer Richard so.
Good morning.
Pacho me question about care workers for na omo SCC say do maka shortage list mo fi Ghana ban. Na me pacho na me busa say omo ye B1 test.
Me pacho enya Ghana nkwa obetimi afri Togo ana aboko so aba.
Me pacho ma me krom for ho alfa.
Me pacho mate.
Me woni pa be here for kra no. Omo no me certificate nurse for omo ni omo partners ntia no na me bisa so omo ye B1 no. Na omo hedien bi omo ka ho ansa na mpacho se mo sponsor. Mo betimi a connect omo na edi ye be hu mo na aja. Mo kire ye kwan e be fa so.
Well, I mean, Auntie said in America, no, say a two process. First of all, no, say applicant no Ghana no enya adwuma. Enti ebia home bi e wo ha say, care home bi wo ha. E no mo pe CARERS. E na wo boya na wo connect no ye application no na o ma fa no adwuma no. Na wa ba ho ne ya application na mananya visa no dia ba eje obehia ne se wo ye ne sa level B1 no pass ase dem di kan ye no eno ne 20 points company na omo fa no a omo license nti no ema no eno so 20 points na wa ye English no na onya 10 points aka ho na aye 50 nti so sure I mean omo betua ne sa 20,000 no ema ne 20 points company no sponsored company and also mano 20 na English no ama ne 10 saa ne ma me nsan kwa na ohia nti se eye okay na wanya na adwuma no na waba wakọ lawyer honom na waye application no ama enra maybe ba no me started say me test the waters as to how the application works nti na me the imaginary information system obako sa route no skilled worker route no na start application online now the information system it will allow you to choose say wonye no skilled worker na emo no o ye application for carer who is coming so na questions no bebusa later no aye minimal enti lawyers no bem time a wonya wadwuma no awie at the moment ye ni any organization bia na agency bia ye ne omo link na ye betima recommend omo amount. Having said that, we are so talking to some people nti se bibiba na yehu credible agency a omo betimi aboa enema bi say from Ghana ye de baba betudwa for sia ne de e wo se wa hwehwe adwuma na onipa ne nya adwuma ne wi a na waba na ya boa mo betimi aye visa application no aba
nti partner betimi aba
lawyer obisa say adwuma no onya one ne partner.
Oh, very good. Yeah, me pacho. Good sir. What reminded me that yes, a skilled worker route or worker route application. So skilled migrant route ni na ultimately dependents ka application. Unti yamfa say we maame na we application aba wenya care home bi o mafaw. Make I say only 12 months. Obetimi de okunu ene wo manyina omo depend also aka ho ay application aba nti the answer is yes.
Na nkrofo we no omo yakumfu dumfu omo ana omo say oyire how separation ukunu how separation and so omo ti ase say it's not good to separate the man from the woman. It say yenya omo dan meni aba odi nya menhira ko no bi nsumra odi ekono bi mra nkrofo omo yakumfu na dumfu kura dodo edi asem ni me bacho hello me mawachi mo akwa ba tablet.
Hello.
Me bacho me mawachi mo akwa ba o.
Bacho me ma.
Ukuro mu nyesu akura wonnim. Enso be bisa question afa ukuro mu ho. Kasa yetie o.
Bacho we there ma me be bisa na ama me office bi awaba ha oni ni ku ntema sai ba mem was Richard and so I don't know say na osho intino Richard said domestic violence na obetumi aboa na fashion na me ono odwin say e bia court assembly ma be kokofe be ma no na on say e be long process that wanje anto na me person me bisa lawyer Richard say domestic violence na ba ne sa e wo say yakofa be ma no account ne ho court na
Debbie anti Debbie obema I mean wa abuse there e de na omo on say even crampo no say wo ko family court na wo ko ka kire court ne say be ma no wo ye wa yakayaka de ntia Opekra, man notice. Omuye be secret. They won't even let Beman know where you live and anything. To me, patrol immigration side and there. Say, who your partner now back room her, and I also be a way will renew her now. Ye be sir. Na Bemano and I'm the way you wouldn't know so funny man mount a abuser. Obeying here Beman because Okrano you don't even want to see this person. So court no will not expect to get anything from the man or home office entina domestic abuse route because on fa be man bi bia enka application no why if you say only ni hobium or abuse you so you are just doing the application on the basis that now relationship with the person was genuine into marriage certificate ni unya na ware me pacho monye careful you don't divorce the person in order to, else who apply on refuse mo da so worry but abuse ninti wona na separate unfa bema ni bibia nko se wo refuse na court unhia bema no to come to court for anything me pacho obetima actually next week meba anti me pacho ya tie me the sa topic we beba because me work cases bebre partners in partners in Tematia they still have to renew their visas or more struggle so we will talk about making application under the DV provisions na mama more details but So the makano, you don't need Bermano and as Obana abuse the other party no be for anything in court.
But say lawyer na minua by bisa say ye call domestic side no na e was say ye kokota ye hia be man say brabe yiwa no ye hia no wa
no so ma and I'm say on say workers and me too enipa no for no no she's a very thoughtful person no dream say bia or ye be affect be man me pacho bibia affect no I mean say a civil matter and you say be the criminal record be ekoto na ade so there be and no ye bia obo ana we be na the police station there but say a civil matter say obi abuse you emotionally psychologically whatever it is you know now we call family court and now we call home office akwa in there obi amfa record bia enkoto na ade so na emom ye mfa na say prophet obi a social worker okay na be ma we social worker na Obano yes we na omagatu say I am what ma prove the case say why abusing it can affect your profession as a social worker because there are some professions that say we a solicitor say the worship any member bibra omode achechire yan wontimi okofu krampa yes no kra ni ko say nka okofu that way na ye bejo license free nsema e be it may affect your profession but it's not something to do with criminal record or anything nti sometimes they are no man omo edwin mema no ho those who abuse no very very nice affect you in any way sorry depending on who they are and what they do
na say obey or see abusing you say we ho mobroma be man no ene onya do no dey na ho say
because uhuna neni wasu sapa still go through emotional trauma so Compressor Obekasa.
Yeah.
Me pan chinomi.
Jina why so one kasa wo nya mienu ne de bakwa ye nsohwe enti ka kire ne so one kasa nti wo mra ne kasa ma no me da ase wo na nya mienu ne de bakwa ye nsohwe wate wan kasa ne ti ho ebe yi na yibone me ba cho me ma wachi e ma wakwa ba.
Hello lawyer, good morning.
Good morning.
Pastor, my question here, my sister question it's on our British child. But or you see British child in oil 2.5 years. We are in 2 times. In this circumstances, you know, immediately we get my application for indefinite and I say or trying say on 4-10 routes and
no. Where nipa me pacho bra na yemfa start yemfa nye guinea pig yemfa start adwuma no why aha o nse makacho say o say o the second one so na ne ba no a oye British no wadi say na age say me pacho
pacho see our 6 years
say
16 years or them
no 6 years
faith
or 6 years
and pacho
what them way. So sister share broke 5 years.
And so what me show say abofra a British citizen na wa care for abofra for more than 5 years and it doesn't matter say first 2.5 or second 2.5 no. Me say no momra na yenye indefinite leave application mamo. So omo refuse so ayebeko court because court of appeal na omo ye higher court and they say it doesn't matter so what lesser leave. So we call for bigger leave. I will say there normal so qualifier. Mama was say qualification and they say number 1, we abakufra no ye British citizen. Wo maame no, wo say yakase ko ana wo papa no yakase frikrom ha abofra no nye obi obehwe no. Wo abofra no below 18. Wo evidence say wo na wo hwe no. School letters ni bibia che say wo na wo provide care ma abofra no. Ye wo sa ma we nyina ye beye application under the appendix EU no for indefinite leave to remain. So hwe ye in appendix EU 11 na. O hwe ese obi o Zambrano rights obi a o British citizen no na what me I show 5 years continuing residence as doing that you know qualify for indefinite leave to remain intim pacho hun lawyer na yen started anye ya ensa hwe ba ye untia home office fees. I don't see why you won't try this. Let's put the application
lawyer o say okay onko hunu lawyer no osuna chi abua bisa ho
Debbie
anti onyamra ne hwe ne.
Okay, the problem is And so just that indefinite or sa wa akwala no benya the indefinite.
There be me pacho minim say ya otie ntem bia nti wonim say yesi se maame ana papa e indefinite leave na wo a oba na British under section 1 of the British ni bibisa
no brand
this year. Now, the last application at two my yes. Now maybe say indefinite application and now say or send me train na epa and sana masai indefinite. You know.
Me pacho hano we should be careful. Immigration rules say you cannot have 2 applications pending at the same time. Although you can have application pending and appeal pending. Once already no why application e wo hot see omo make a decision. So indefinite leave application because of appendix EU now is under the immigration rules, you know. What that means is that you've done 2 applications. So the second one will invalidate the first one. Se omunyang change omu guidance notes in the mana so the make no minim say no mo betwe ho manso panti e bia no mo refuse sa our application na was your court wo so ye adwuma na afi wadwuma fo beka say we need right to work ni benefit ni mpacho e be say niam bebre nti de obaye ne say yentwen na omu make decision omu fa 2.5 no last one no emma na afi omunya de ma na woni application bia demo dia no abane aye indefinite no ama me nuaba why.
Okay, and second question, because me work partner onye friends and me ba penny no papa British one no me na for more than 5-6 years and it doesn't mean so no so be qualified for you can say no indefinite no if
okay and to say it me show say also not more than 5 years your evidence no honum say me fancy be a wo kwa adwuma nti wono mpo na ya na enam so no ni krata nti on na hwe ne time bia school amalete se papa yi na ya odi abofo no kra ba school GP space service ne enema bebre show se wo boa e wa abofra no ehwe ni mu pa on se medi kan se nti wo ye caregiver nti obetima ya application that is because so no watena for more than 2 years no abaye wo partner legally nti abofra no so ye ne step child say and all evidence so say or boa abofra no or care for the child obetimi aye sa application no okay
thank you me quickly na
me pacho yo
okay bye
any one so yeda wase bye bye ni bi ene de amamfo ba na eba line so me pacho me ma wachi emo wakwa ba o
good morning
momo de me yakufu adwa me mamu nsi Ghana biem ya chia me mama chia o si good morning ukuro mu kasa wuntimi mfa nchia o de yenkwe
me ma wache
odo yewu me
ye joso
me pacho me ba enya nyame boa June no wenya 16 years until last year no ne say odi 10 na me ni fun nyina eco edit application too until last year mu ho no and yeah, Zambrano ni bitu. But me train man, the citizenship ni 5 years as that. And say a week after you 5 no. And yeah, application ni too. But so far no, you correspondence dia. You anything from them say be our mark no request or monthsaka application. In this case, you know, yes, I new one, and I'm contacting me MP just to find out say or monthsaka that Zambrano application na me.
Me pacho yes application we last year month be
Mr. around August
and so time na on say omuka say omu hold on all applications aba under Zambrano ni nyina because of that case here omu I make a decision last week this week and I strongly believe say omu hu de omu ye afa decision ya aba ye hu a omu be make a decision about it. But under normal circumstances, so your application under appendix EU na unse money eno na your form paper form na be fill na da komo ya na nkomo de letter ba se omonsa aka application no because we nya bibia sa
yenya
Bibiasa.
Okay,
Yeah, Bibiasa inti. The same my neighbor friend me who said, "Miss me account me MP no you're quite efficient."
Okay, me pacho any I kohuno na
application ni wo ho ana yenye new one.
Okay. True because it could be sometimes you if you want my any lawyer na enti bi okro to me post call a different address na application na akom miss in transit nti ma MP no betima check here ma mo betimi so email home office with their on their complaint email and say my application this is the form some about what friend or the forms in the bremo moye application or friend or the forms bremo but so call MP no ho or mo betimi a check here ma na mo hu baby a ewo so you don't have to do another one or maybe make a decision if they get to know what they are going to do because omo holding on almost all applications now moye no start time no because of sa case law enti right
many about utie lawyer na say where you as one to baby
me pacho me fie pa
anti yeri enti mpacho sister call MP on check man who baby application wo say e wo ho a don't worry we make a decision when they finally got to know what they are doing at the moment say ni ho so dia ansa na obetima ye new application but unya hu no don't make another one else be duplicate
me pacho o second question here then
okay lawyer mpacho we another quick question before me pacho my second question is about last week or so na me see another because Zambrano in it dia me say throughout the week me see ade hu tie na me admission to uni to study nursing this September na me say me for college in a student loan na me they refuse to pay my school fees and currently me my school fees ni for college you know but me say na on another channel lawyer B say a student loan company for Nenya guidance from Home Office says obi your application at home for settlement a permanent residence no bet me approve we say why yes our application na or more issue loan in money. So my question is say me Home Office for Nen kana minya reference na how true is that ubeti me EUSS to prove to them say why make application to a Home Office in or more and grantee student loan amount.
Well, so we application for student finance. The day before you starting your course, you should be settled in order to get student finance. That doesn't mean you should be in the process of settling. Okay. So Osana obi ekaya. Ubetima free student finance for no me pacho. Because omo are very effective. Say why your application for indefinite leave to remain? Watching. And why almost application no evidence in any do you qualify or not the omo be kan no waje eno momatum student loans company no guidance no de bia omo review enema bebre omo say yes wo long residence now we application even wo 2.5 krana and only a different consideration because although you don't have settled status no you may so qualify because you have been here for 20 years enema bebre ho no ma a different from every individual. And my advice will be the student finance calling them is free. Call them. The caseworker cannot be found. Catch them and say, do you have to do this so that they would grant your student grant? Na why? Don't listen to the OBA. Call them and tell and then ask them.
Me patcho you. Yo, me that.
See is believing. No akoye Thomas. Inti anu no. See is believing. Ndi koye Thomas na bra. Oba no aba information ni nyame nhira bye bye. Hello, me patcho me ma wachi. Ema wakwa ba.
Hello.
Yes, ma me ma wachi. Ema wakwa ba o.
Bejuso. Me patcho me for Italy.
Oh, who are Italy?
Yes, please.
And you're pronto? Pronto?
Pronto, ciao.
Come sta? Lawyer, yaton. Yo, Italiano.
Anyway, so.
Come on, him lawyer.
As the lawyer was talking, he was mainly based on Africans, like in Ghana, for the application for the CARERS. So I wanted to know, I am actually a caregiver. I'm a nurse's assistant here in Italy. And I wanted to get an opportunity to come to the UK to work and then to study.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, does it also apply for us who are already here in the EU to apply through the same process, or it's a different process entirely?
It's not. It's the same. So in Italy, what's your immigration status in Italy?
Actually, right now, I don't have the passport.
Do you have the Soggiorno, or you don't have
Italian
Italian
passport?
passport,
I
but
still
you have
have the EU
Soggiorno,
one.
right? You have valid leave to remain
Yes, I
in
have
Italy.
Soggiorno. Yes.
Okay. So normally when we are talking, we use Ghana as an example because of course Ghana is abroad, okay? So, and because I'm from Ghana, of course I'll use my country.
Ghana no me desperate. Now we have
Yeah. So it's not applicable only to Ghana, but everyone who is not in the, even now that the UK is no longer in the European Union, if you are in Italy and you don't have evidence that you've done your EU settlement scheme in time, then you would be considered or seen same as a Ghanaian who would want to come to the UK to work. So if you are in Italy or wherever you are in the world and you want to come here as a carer, the same rules apply to you, okay? So all that you have to do, as I've mentioned, is that you need to meet 50 points. You need to actually get 50 points in order to apply. So 20 points is allocated to the fact that the company employing you has a license, okay? And secondly, the fact that you'll be paid 20,480 or thereabout. And then also if you do the English language test, which is level B, and I've just explained that this English language is not the one that people applying under the Appendix FM do, which is just speaking and listening. This one encompasses speaking, listening, and writing and reading. So it's a little bit difficult than the usual one. So once you overcome these 3 requirements, then you can make the application. So the important thing is to get the job offer first. So you getting a company that is sponsored, that has a sponsor license, and then will pay you the amount stated. The good thing is that the route is now on the shortage of occupation list. So it's fast track, and then you don't pay that much fee. I think it's not more than £300, but it's temporal. This care route that we are talking about is only for 12 months. You can apply and bring your dependents, your partner and your children as well. It's really a straightforward application. So you just get an employer who has a license to employ you, give you offer, so the certificate of sponsorship and then the offer letter. Then you can see a lawyer if you can do it yourself and to help you to apply. So it's the same. The law is applicable whether you are in Italy or you are in US or you are in Ghana. We normally say Ghana because so that it's just a reference point to make things easier, my dear. Okay.
Okay, please, another question too. Sorry. As I said earlier, sorry, please. As I was talking before, and I said I am a nurse's assistant. So is that a skilled worker, or I can still it's a carer?
Okay, so what they've done is that if we are talking about skilled worker, so they've added the carer, people to. You are not a skilled worker, but you can still apply because as long as that profession is on the social occupation list, you can apply. So don't worry about whether you are skilled or you are not skilled. You are not a nurse. If you're a nurse, you are skilled. You are a nursing assistant. So you come under this category. Why don't you just make the application under the carer route and then just get. Once you are here, you could explore other avenues to apply. Okay. So nursing assistant comes under the carer route because it's not a skill, but it's on the shortage occupation list, so you can still apply. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Prophet, you are muted.
Oh, I am open now. I am open. Obia pen ni paper and that sani line na aye busy afa no fa pen ni paper ni spread the call no for big office for big car for big internet no so for big baby a person di ko bia akwa ye be yiwa no me pa cha 0208 493 7340 mo fa call ni bi mpete ha ma me mesrem 0208 493 7340 and now say over 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 and now say Fre Mami Eunice on 075 35 81 3910 075 35 81 3910 and I said lawyer Richard me pacho ono na me ne di dwuma yi enti ono friends say ya me manam fa ofa pe me show no red card 079 6020 1500 lawyer Richard number no 079 6020 1500 se won pese call no ebe delay a se say ya me ne wo kasa yi fro bus over fro bus 149 bus 76 bus 243 bus 259 bus 278 bus 318 bus 478 me pa che ofro bus ya oko 4th floor of Anna House 4th floor of Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters London N154NP London N154NP so ohwe kura na be ha adwene a me pacho fruit two ba edo be ko 7 Sisters tube station wuduru ha we here exit 2 na we here wonya pie si exit 2 animu ha pega wuti na hwe wonsa nifa so wo be say edan fita bi gina ho edan fita na gina ho no ho ne Anna House no ho na woko entibra na behunu aloyafo no se ya sim na one lawyer Richard atimi akushia na wo di wonsem ni nyina ma no ho me ba cho me ma wache e mo wakwa ba o
yeah eja prophet
obaima na obi phone waje di ya call na asa voice wa chiri
Mr. Chaya me Hamidia
ene kasabo o minimu yi na lawyer 8
Lawyer Richard Mr. Cho good morning
madam
Mr. Cho your frame here na Mr. Cho July and June na me see sa case no British Terror case no abami na me wa me second 2.5 years amama for 3 minutes ma me yes application no in June no somewhere July no mo de omo extra me so my receive me application no nti me university application so nti about 2 weeks ago na university no friend because omo person mo home mistake
the outcome
nti me friend omo e wo home office so na omo say me hold on kakra na they will send me an email but my show money man so me say omo kana matter say we say so abano and me so met me asa contact omo be man na
you mean the university the student
Dabi Oka home office Oka home office for
me pacho one away application here na say unya assistant
me na micro internet so yeah
pocket lawyer for any no
let's say my dear so application ni enye no internet so na paper ana mo de bebro no afele akọ
me no paper so me the paper me come out me de me 5 years P16 na e fa ho edit out
okay me ba cho baby address na o posti sa application ne koye no obetimi asa atwe won biem se sese na se ebia na omo hold on sana wo tie no but sese na omo ebua case no can they so basically you are just trying to ask them to expedite the consideration of your application so the medical can home office for say omo kwa akwohwe de omo beye afa omo guidance no so say no omo pese omo de be mamo say indefinite leave no and it's until omo see ye hold on but say na decision about out no the expectation is that they will go ahead and make decisions on all the applications na on hold no you can write to them and say that open updates on your application which has been pending since June last year na yenhwe de omo beka say bibi wo ho a omo beka kire say bia we are still considering the court's decision and maybe we'll get back to you as soon as whatever it is timpacho mo kire won na yenhwe de omo beka why
your lawyer me that me pacho me question to so mienu me pacho me ne me maame na wa ha sei na ono ana bua me won ni chemu se me kweduma but onni krata nti me pacho we na ba sei no metimi ede enkwala ni bidie ayamanana.
Okay, you see all the time ya na yekase say yekase obi ye carer and a caregiver me dey come example be say under Zambrano principle no say yekase wo maame a wo already no why application no wo say yekase wo ni ho a abofra na nya obi a obehwe no ba wo ho okay so wo maame momu no application no say ono so hwe akra no nti ye ma na setena the question will be that say amfa asetena ma wo maame a obi ani ho obehwe abofra na the answer is no obi wo ho obehwe abofra na which is you say what difference nti omo mfa ma no now obeka say na what about say me partner and no a different consideration because the partner also is a parent of abofra no nti omo no de yehu no say more shared responsibility. Remember parents bia ewo 50-50 responsibility over a child o share yen Children's Act na abofra bia no ni parents meka parents a definition of a parent no eka step parent so eka ho bi but nana no nye parents nti se eka se wono no ye application no for sa ade a ye ka ho asem yi bia because of some maka se you don't have to be a parent but you have to just be a caregiver but me pacho wo ho nti no o meet the requirements no mo me nhwe ne ye se nyame mfasa ma se bibi ha wonti me nhwe akra no na wonana na hwe no dia nke wo mo de bema no but once a wo no wo so the application akọ se wo na wo hwe wo banti ye ma sa krata no wonana nso ntime nkọ se ye ma no so krata because o meet the requirements mpacho what I say
that you me that
yes yeah that I say onana oyenana onye step father onye step father unless they say who person will redraw na be step
but no ko mbeka se maame no ho nti no obenyo obi am na hwe nti mo fam
me ma wa chie mo akwa
me Joseph prophet
me they say obi ani abro person will redraw na ye do obi step mother ni step grandma immigration is ha jini me ba cha mo nya ne empom odi ko me ko bom pa ye 12 o'clock mo nya ne empom ma me ba cha lawyer 8 you kasa
me pa show you me da si bebre lawyer me pa tell me first me this questions be me and say bre wo ha
abi embre your sister bi say me enu ba ko no na free lawyer me enu no kura ma to so enu ye jara
I monitor
ani ye ntem
me pa tell you me wo me ma me adam phobia watna from ha sa overstay no enti no ebre sa 15 years me ebe so no na almost sign at for 20 years no na me 20 years na ebe so this April na ye pepe ye hu say requirement ben na obehia because ne time a watna ha no what the din yankasa aye adwuma for so many years.
Okay.
Enti no na ye pese ye hu se eniema ben pa na ehia pa titru a
obetimi de akoye application na ebre bay our first time in so pepepe and I say a few weeks ebe so ama na 20 years na so no obetimi aye application
but so mama answer we answer me call next one so
na obeyi we anu awia answer
lawyer si gina no onyi we anu wi answer ya second question na amfani so
me but so immigration rules in your law your paragraph B 276 AD say backroom ha now what na hanom under the long residence route na also show say what na kroma 20 years apparently requirements na only 3 pen also will meet. Number 1 what na hanom 20 years. Number 2 criminal record same be ni honum. Number 3 you have submitted a valid application. That's all. It is also valid application there was submitted because we bet your fees so won't mean to your fees and so wait my fee waiver. That is fine. Criminal record you send be any that is fine. Now 20 years the my dear law ne say 20 years. Immigration rules say application be no kroma bia no under paragraph 39 no say ebeka 28 days ama wa qualifier obitime ye application no. Enti abibia na meka say so wo year 20 year rule application na nessa aka 2 months na 20 years na so memfa application no enko seka 28 days na 20 years na so obetimi the application na because you will be within your qualifying limit time scale no to apply in pacho time in there with 1 month set so ba April obetimi the application na March be okay requirements na ne say obetimi show say every year be a wo krom ha bia no wo bibia e show wo boss say oye adwuma odinidi na eye adwuma case law say obetimi de adwuma wo ye na illegal evidence with residence in order to apply for private life application like the 20-year rule me ankasa no say me ye applications for 20-year rule I try to get other evidence in place of wajuma evidence because although say home office and now say court no say ubetimi de wajuma evidence show residence no remember that the same rules no Immigration Act 1971 na working illegal so a criminal offense ebia now that so ye adwuma no I will not put you in that position say me dey wadwuma e home office say wa wo hanom for 20 years kwa wo ye adwuma P16 because they can also make reference that is fine but the employees could be persecuted because I also want to penalty £20,000 say or my employee be illegal so I won't entertain that although say ubetima yesa the only time I will consider sending the evidence is if you don't have anything whatsoever. And that is the only thing you have, then we will just take that risk. But me pacho obi a wetimi edi ni dia ya adwuma de eden o GP eden obi tro no letter whether post and say electoral commission me pacho prepare other evidence it shows say wa wo krom hanom na ye wo de fa adwuma de no to nchen na fa ko omode na de no ebema nti pe bibia it can be any letter say gaps bema don't worry. You can get letters from organization BTC Church to say that your name Madam Margaret a fellowship since 2003 up to whatever. That would help to bridge the gaps na only no. Na fire application no ebeye. Why me pacho obi a wetima kroma 20 years there. Says application we time adura mo amonye mo former lawyer because you cannot remain in the UK for 20 years illegally and then time na do so by application na wa akoye no akose no okay enti eno ho asem no obetima ye no 1 month before the time
documentation cra obetia and I'm patrolling view to that no why a woman or the be real no ewu amana ye foforo enti e ba sa o de ni mienu no na e be atake
a good pass a woman or the buy and that wo because ya no mo pay will prove of entry. And yes, Uncle Bia, sorry, because my baha 20 years. Into a way, no day. And one said the passport be a ubia no on fanina and kahun na ensure the data or the raw UK. It's batch of fakahun.
Me fashion mati. Me da si be break. Me fashion my second question. Me wo eba when ya 9 years, ubenya 10 years this year. May.
but me was British child and so 11 years. Obedi 12. Now after na me be naturalize Obano. Obedi 10 no. Actually no so a brebe ene like a brebe na because me was me naturalizing or ansana was me qualify for the British book and I said me British book application straight and
and a registration or abofra and abofra de ya na omo naturalize ya omo ye register omo as British citizen enti na me say wodi 9 na o ko 10 no so the kind the same thing applies to her or him ebeka be 1 month ama ne 10 years no aso a na wa fill sa form no form T section 14 of British Nationality Act 81 say abofra na the 10 years e wo kroma o gi ni school letters ye wo no ni red book na ye de man no any BB show so wa hanom 10 years bia faka ho ni birth certificate so why Ghana passport amana faka ho na ye sa form T application e ma no omo be register no ma no certificate of registration and only to say naturalization certificate but we have a internet registration omo de no ma no hia na afi wo de eno aye ne passport application first British passport application na omama the passport inti passport no different from the registration no and the bema abofra na be British citizen so a British citizen he or she doesn't have to apply for passport because passport they too kwan keke inti so apply passport to mana onya ne certificate na why any passport application no amano why my dear
passion registration what idea how much I cost here
1,012 for home office 1,000 £1,000
okay me passion my last question no
Dabi answer me passion fasiwa me passion fasiwa je number no 0208 4937 340 anti friend number we 020 now lawyer Richard number na sister ko count mana mo na me sira bye me pacho we am last caller me pacho obi am friend number we am the two day brother and sister we am last caller me pacho me mo achi me mo akwa ba
yenua
emo ohene ba na me sira
yo me pacho my question is medical lawyers Richard because on the boy man 2.5 years na time na so akabe 2 or 3 months na time na so na ni me say me can 2 years 10 years a route na me and but the lawyers me sa indefinite na say me renew question na no
me pacho asema ye kan nyina bibia premature me pacho yenye wo renew no emma okay Mamin put you in the safest position. My renew or enya show the chest can enya chest can mom. My renew mount nenya sa so no say who will live to remain. All right. Not sabofrano air British in 5 years about now evidence na yen consider doing the indefinite leave because some ko advice so say yen ko indefinite leave no. Na home office for kunyinya niema basabasa bi de be disable na ansa na yenko court na menkotwea na yemfa mawo no which I know we will win na oma disable wadwuma ne niema bebre ntimpacho yenye no smooth nya will leave no first na we secured na yen challenge for a indefinite leave no why
okay thank you
lawyer say bo sisim bellet unya the bellet no bom na ho ye din dia na fi wonko third one enko fourth one no ne ya switch na kire se ye ko yanim say lawyer sa no
pacho sir
emo atiefo yedamase ne papa enne djuma no eno anam aye no me pa me cho yedi adwen na machi a ye behwe ensuo fraw odifo me wo akomchirim 28 days ye bompa ya no pa 5:30 to 6 ya bompa ye awia 12 to 12:30 ni ya bompa ye anwumere 5:30 to 6 o'clock ni ya bompa ye ahomenachi 12 midnight to 1 a.m. Was so who said traffic ewo ho afa na me free ha kofi akoduru mi studio na masofo na omo ba line no so abebom paye no na ma pick you enti medi wachi a ene me see empire bono me sra mama me fancy amam onyame ya adoma Sunday ye be wie fasting no next Thursday me ba metimi di time ni bi atoso na kire se yakoya nim lawyer me pa cho fa won se mu etwa to obra na me fa numbers na entu dwane enko me sra.
Thank you, Prophet. Short one. Me pa cho for care visa route no CARERS na mo pese mo ba ha no ade a me kan ya em say wo say ye so so ye ni English language aspect of it. Me pa cho me nua ba na maneti mo nyina mo nim no me pa cho what the number no ebe to Facebook page ho no so pese unya obi obeboa either so family member no Ghana na English nse make na say den kakra ne ntina momfrɛ no na ɔma obi emboa applicant no ntimi pass because em say omo masate ye ne bi fairly kakra because of say writing no any reading na bamu ne ntina ya na hadwen kakra enti momfrɛ manyanati na omboa mo me pacho. That is one. Makase in summary no sa work visa so we a carer now wo amanane a obetimi aye application aba ade wo se wo meti aye is 50 points said the offer adwuma no we license sponsor and normal 20 points obetua wo sika sa 20,000 no and also be 20 points now we English level B1 now pass be 10 points unya sa enema we eboma obetimi aye application no ba has into the here na say mo family members na mo ha me pacho mo me nhwehwe adwuma ma ye offer asifo no ne ye nua mama ne mema no mo Ghana no na omomeye care ne de you don't have to be a nurse into any qualification bia obetimi aye na wo de aba eno no me pacho efa sa Akinsanya case no court of appeal I make a decision favorable name no omantimi they did not really cut the head of that dead snake in terms of say enka omo order nenka home office for you know at the moment and common withdraw omo guidance and common kase once a nipa nitimi show say why carer for a British child no it doesn't matter whether or leave or not no to be an application but almost so much jam home office for say omo and write omo guidance and ye hwe how omo besi aye no na ye de ho but se see de obusamia make say we will leave to remain already now utimi show say wash British child for more than 5 years Branianye application man for indefinite leave, which is stronger, you know, favorable than leave now one. Omo refuse so e bet menya bibia gina so e de akwa challenge e wo court. Asem we ya na mpese mo hye so nyame boa o kire nyame boa ye besa atoa so the same issue e wo ye platform yi so ye Friday legal hour. Saturday so ye besa assign atoa so biem e wo sa case ya ba ya na motimi ehu was a time ni sent no questions ni ntima mfa ni nyina na mahu ba bia ye gina enti prophet we de ko na ekobo mpaye na bi nso so na yentimi enya a very prosperous new year. Medasipa, thank you once again and happy new year. Tifo yedamase say more akipu I saw that there were a lot of people very interested in today's topic. Nti yebesa to aso ochenya meboa any Saturday. Thank you ever so much. Happy New Year and God bless you.
Lawyer yedawase emi se ensem ni nyina no abo no tofa amaye no onyame enchira papa eni na me ka kire so obetumi afsi lawyer office number no 0208 4937340 lawyer office number no 02084 937340 ena obetumi afre Uncle Ben on 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 anase fre Mame Eunice ewo 075 35 813910 075 35 813910 anase lawyer Richard se say de mapono ubetimi afre no se say mapono nti ubetimi afre no fre lawyer Richard on 079 60201500 lawyer Richard asa me phone bi na kitai aso kita me phone bi
And then just me come in kakra because prophet phone here so will be not just you know.
Me we am afro. Lawyer Richard kita me phone bi asem aba. Friend Lawyer Richard, o friend na me phone dey o friend na. O friend no wada kra phone na nkesa me timi apiki. Eye sensitive papa. Eye 07960201500. Me pa cho. Ebi also dey o mpesa o be frɛ o pesa o wura office ho. Eye okɔ ho a ombeti when omanimu pa amount. Eye BWF Solicitors. Address in a number 4th floor of Anna House, 4th floor, Anna House, a 214 to 218 High Road, 7 Sisters, London N154NP. Postcode Nujinibium N154NP. Advert ESC na one chip menka udi for me co. Ubet me to me baby a me ko bom paye no so a eno ano no. Ni abom paye abom. Onyame nsira o.
Highly spiritual. Yeah, fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare e wo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWFDA, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penimpa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kura wo ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi ti se child care eya abofrahwe mu awaregya ye ho twuma mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nimnia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu enu ntin ye to ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasa ginatum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se ye taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. And a memory danso a appointment in Kwa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Your 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 7 Sisters Underground on Swa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasen gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advising local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.